Destiny, when people couldn't talk any worse about you, saying that you had 2 expansions that milked another $40 out of people if they bought the special edition on day 1, and talking about the Taken King expansion and how more content was locked away than actually given. Man, what could you do that was worse, Bungie? What could you do worse than that? Worse than adding microtransactions for dance emotes? Worse than piecing off your game and selling it as DLC? Oh, I know. Let's go to Facebook and see what they're doing on their games to get people to play them. Oh, right. Refer a friend. There we go. Got it. Yeah, you think I'm kidding? No, there is a refer a friend for Destiny the Taken King, and only veterans can refer the people. That's right. So if you are new to Destiny, you can be referred by a veteran so that you and the veteran can get special loot. Now, in a game that is generally speaking driven by people to collect things and get things, being excluded from being able to get these things, that is a little bit of a problem. This will drive individuals who really want some cool stuff to try and get a friend to play the game just for the simple fact that they want the cool stuff. Now, I understand the marketing technique here. Hey, refer your friend and get some really cool stuff. You know, they're gonna play the game anyways, but it's the same tactic that's used without being blatantly in your face as having DLC, season passes, or things that are not available to a base game player. For example, if you're playing a game with someone and they happen to have just the base game, they can't join you, they can't do this, they can't do that, because they don't have what you have. Now, that's not thrown in your face, but everyone knows it exists. Here, it's thrown in your face, and it's like, well, if you invite them, you get some cool stuff. So what exactly do you get? You get something called the Elemental Infinite Edge, which is what I had come to understand to be just the regular swords that you get from Lord Shaxx. So it's nothing special. It drops at 220 power. Once again, it's not like it's 320 or anything. It is just the 3 elemental swords, void, fire, and arc. So there you go. But then you can get the EV34 Vector Infinite, which is a legendary sparrow that is not special. It is just dark, and it looks very similar to other sparrows. You can get the Duo Dance. Now, this is something unique that you can actually get, where you and a friend can dance together. You can get the high five emote, where you and a friend can high five. You can get the infinite link shader, which looks very similar to the old guard shader. And you can get the sign of the infinite. Okay, so out of all of this, you can get 4 new things that you would be able to use. Maybe if you didn't count the shader 3, because the shader is very similar, and the sparrow is pretty useless. And if you've already got the sword, then that's not even needed either. This is more for your friend than it is for you as a player. But hey man, if you want that high five emote. Now, I'm not saying that these things aren't going to be pieced off and sold, because the 2 emotes there could probably be pieced off in microtransaction and sold as a microtransaction, but I don't think there will be any other way to get the infinite link or the sign of the infinite, and no one really cares about the sparrow, because if you're a veteran, you already have a sparrow for being a veteran. You already have the shader of the old guard, and you already have emblems that are way better than the sign of the infinite. You know, you have the tire one, you have the feats that you've completed, and then you probably have some from killing Oryx and things of that nature. And again, you probably have better shaders also, things like the New Monarchy shader, the Future War Call shaders, or the Dead Orbit shaders. And it just doesn't really make sense to me why this refer a friend thing is going. Now, if they had offered some very unique and special rewards, like a sword that gains bonus damage when you're playing with another player instead of playing solo, that'd be interesting. A sparrow that you're able to boost non-stop as long as you're with another player, that'd be interesting. The Duo Dance and High Five, cool man, but those could be sold off as microtransactions. And the shader and the emblem, again, you know, there's so many shaders in Destiny now, and they don't need a level cap. They don't have power levels, so you can keep your shaders forever. You can use the shader you got day 1 as much as the shader you got yesterday. It doesn't matter. Same with emblems. Those things are cosmetic. So really, the only thing that you could have gotten out of this would be the Duo Dance and the High Fives, unless you really wanted that emblem for whatever reason. So, Destiny has become pretty much Facebook and Farm Book and Farming Simulator and Candy Crush, refer a friend, and all these cell phone and iOS games that are like, hey, your friend needs some help out there. Wouldn't you like to help him? Why don't you just refer yourself over to him? Add him on this game so he can get some help. You can help harvest his crops. It's the same way with Destiny, man. And this is something I never ever thought would happen with a full budget release game. And it is. And it is. So if you don't have a Taken King and you want a sword and if you want all this stuff, if you're a new incoming player, this will be great for you. If you're a veteran, this does nothing for you other than trigger the quest to get all of this bullshit. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and leave your comments in the section below. Please like and share this with other people, and yeah, as always, good gaming, and God bless. And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games, enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe, or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics. From net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases, the Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!